All right, it says we are live, and I should get a notification we are, but welcome everybody. Hey Pam, welcome. And
Hey,
those of you that have read the description know that Pam is the co-host now on Wednesday. So join me in welcoming her. She's been on Wednesday, but Yazi put me up to it, so I finally asked her. So I think it's a Star thing. He's trying to push back on Star Wars.
yeah.
He's all excited. He's right here.
Hi,
Uh,
Bigfoot and AJ. Hi, Muppet. Hi, Maria. Mike, 3G, Paul, I should let you do this, Bob. I'm
oh,
only the co-host. You're the host.
no, it's fine. AJ Kelly, I'm just going to pick up where it's at. Maria, Paul Satera, and I did ask the mods Pam, so they would anyway, but I don't want them just posting mine. I think it ought to be 50-50 or every other time, something like that. Hey, Adele.
You hear that, Maria? Just post mine. Don't worry about his stuff.
See how she does me, Maria? See? You already said Bigfoot.
We got Lobster Lab.
Bigfoot was on with us Sunday night on the panel.
Oh, cool.
Anthony.
I missed Sunday because my internet was out. We had the worst storm Sunday. I mean, it sounded like I like thunderstorms, but this was like it sounded like we were in a war zone. I mean, the thunder was right over the top, and it was really bad.
Hey, JN. Welcome. Anthony's got a whole slew of your links there. All right. He was actually pole dancing, so Priscilla stood in for him and got the links for him. She messaged me.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, they got it. I think that's everybody, unless somebody came in that I haven't. There's Mike.
Oh, there's Trinity, Paul McCarthy, Chewy,
Doing better, Mike.
Gary Duncan,
Gary.
Trevor Gregory.
Wow. We're trying to get to the bottom. Trevor. I'm looking for Trinity.
She was up there a little bit further.
It's a he. That's Trinity Richardson. Hey Bob, have the summer tub going. I've got the same one sitting out on the deck, Trinity. It's got Daphne in it from the winter, but I haven't done anything to it. I'm going to have to soon. He's part of the Tennessee Fish Mafia, an elusive part of it. I ran around with him and his fiance before.
Hi, Sky Dancer. I'm Mr. Manifesto. And hello, Adele.
Jason. Well, I don't have any special
Jess
agenda.
from Granny is lurking, so you gotta say hi to her.
She's what?
Lurking.
Oh, she's looking so good. I didn't even see her. Fed my blue tongue skink some crickets. No, I jumped to Daniel Valez and dumped the extras in for him. Now here's chirping. Okay. Hey Daniel.
Oh my God, have you ever seen, I know I've mentioned this before, but have you ever seen that channel, I think it's called Free Range Reptiles or something like that?
Yes, I'm sub to it, yeah.
Yeah, this guy has like a room in his house that he just like has set up for reptiles to run around.
Yep.
And I watched one where he got like a box of 1,000 crickets and just turned it loose in the room for all his critters to catch. And I was like, if I was his wife, I'd kill him because
he's the one that
some of those are going to make it into the house.
Oh yeah, under the door and stuff if it's not sealed. I think he's the one that has the playroom for snakes. He lets like the appropriate snakes spend the night in there sometimes, the ones that are nocturnal. And they got all kinds of things to hang on and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Probably. I'm not sub to him, but I remember watching the one where he turned 1,000 crickets loose in this house.
I didn't see Mike answer, but maybe you did. He went yesterday, so. Mike has Mike and I have the same pets, get the same deliveries, have some of the same ailments. We just stay right there. Marie.
Daniel, Les, hello. Star is just like full of shit. She just finished eating, and I put her in her kennel thing to take a nap. There's Priscilla.
Hey, Priscilla. Thank you for getting the links together. Working while working. She's still at work.
AJ Kelly wants to know what your dream reptile is, Bob.
Oh, my dream reptile? I hadn't really thought about that. Only kept them a couple of years. The Indonesian blue-tongued skink would be in my top 5, if not 3, and I've got that. And the agamas I didn't know about. I'm finding a lot of people don't know about them because they haven't been common in the hobby so much. They're pretty cool. But I'd have to think about that, AJ. It would probably be a snake. I was watching Clint's reptiles, and I know any of you that have reptiles like Mike and several other reptiles I know. But he has an awesome channel, and he has a degree in biology and so forth, and teaches at the university. All that. Anyway, he and his wife have a great channel, and he has a myriad of reptiles. But today he did his video. Well, it's an early video because I'm a little Patreon of his, so to get videos early. But it was the parakeet today was his reptile, and without going much into it, hey Stephen, Truth Seeker, he was explaining how the parakeet was a branch of the dinosaurs, and dinosaurs were extinct because the parakeets and birds in general were an offshoot of dinosaurs, and they were more closely related to dinosaurs than crocodilians are. So alligators and crocodiles aren't as closely related as a parakeet to dinosaurs. So that's pretty cool. That's just kids out getting them a parakeet.
Patrolman, hi.
It's
And
really
Mike said he was having a better day today.
good. I missed him again. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yep. It looks like we have 26 people in here, so that's a great drive time. People just got off work or are getting off work. Am I sub to Snake Discovery? I'm not, Mike, but I will be. Thank you. I have been subscribed to several snake channels for a while since I've been keeping reptiles. Please welcome.
I want to get some dirt frogs. What I want to get next.
Yeah, they're really popular right now. They've been popular. Wow. Mike, I'm not Mike. Rob was on Susan's channel last night. Saw him on. She's on Tuesday afternoons, evenings. So what have you been up to today, Pam?
Oh my God, I went and got my second COVID shot. Went to the post office and got a bunch of art sent.
Yay.
And have a little bit more to send, a few more cards, but I'll get those sent tomorrow. Finish them up tonight, get them in envelopes and stuff, and double checking that the right ones are going to the right people. And yeah, I've been kind of rushing around. I'm waiting to get hit by the shot, but the lady told me, the nurse told me, she says, well, now you hang around for 15 minutes, make sure you don't get any side effects before you go anywhere. I was like, okay, and I was like out of there because I had to get back here.
Right. Well, you told me you had trouble with the internet being out too for a while today.
Oh yeah, my internet was out for a couple hours, and it was out for quite a while Sunday because we had a whopper of a storm, and it knocked it out. Hi, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. I got to work in her stream a little bit Monday. She does an awesome live on Mondays.
And I don't have a phone, so if my internet's out, I'm just like dead in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you not still have that phone? I was trying to think. You got a cell phone, but I don't know. There might have been a trouble with it. I've still got my old one, which is not an old one.
Well, I have the phone, and there's nothing wrong with it, but
Oh,
it came down to where I had a choice of paying
gotcha.
because I do the prepay
Right.
phone thing, and I had a choice of either I was going to either keep up with the phone or the internet, and
Right.
the internet's more important. So
Right.
I decided I could live without a phone for a while.
Sorry for being nosy.
No, you're fine. Everybody knows I'm broke as shit.
Well, yeah, but I didn't mean to put you in a position of explaining that. I do remember that now. But I had mentioned that I had my old one, and I'm not sure why. It may have something wrong with it. That may be why I had to trade up. I don't know. But if that's not the issue, then I'll just hold on to it.
Oh, darling, are you going to deliver me dinner?
Ooh, what's she cooking? Beef tips. It jumped on me. I got to eat lunch.
Beef tips, rice, brown gravy, black-eyed peas, cornbread, and sweet tea.
Everything but the tea. Everything but the tea. Yeah, I got to eat lunch with her the day of the swamp. Susan came up together from Alabama.
Hey, Patty. I got some stuff to make. I got what I needed to make some chicken enchiladas yesterday, but I haven't made them yet. But I as soon as this stream's over, I'm probably going to make a pan of them that'll last me a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
And that will be good. That will be good.
I fried up 2 packs of chicken strips yesterday because they were 1 day out of date. And I'm like, they were still okay, but I was frying chicken for a couple of hours. 2 big skillets full, so I've got them in the fridge now. So it's cool to just be able to go in and pick one up to have a snack instead of candy, you know?
Yeah. Well, I like stopped at the store and I got the chicken and stuff I needed to make enchiladas, and then I always check the half price bread rack. So I got a package of rolls for 99 cents, and then I got some cheese, and then I got home with everything, and I had forgot to eat the day before, believe it or not. I mean, I forgot to eat, so I was hungry. So I just had rolls with a slice of cheese on them, and then I was full, so I didn't make the chicken. So I gotta do that today.
Yeah. I try not to let anything go bad because that's a sin.
Yeah, it is.
Chicken or whatever, and let it rot. No way. Chewy is talking more about the reptile thing there. It's interesting, Chewy. Thank you.
Yeah, some birds, when you look at them, you can see where they could be descended from dinosaurs, like turkey vultures and ostriches.
If you look at their faces and their eyes and their brows and stuff, a lot of lizards and birds you can't hardly tell in a close-up. What they are. Then you'd see the beak, you kind of know.
Yeah. And that big gray bird that I showed you last week.
Yeah.
I forget what it is again.
Hello?
Some kind of a stork. It's a big gray stork with a amazing face on it.
Yeah. Big deal. It's not a duck-billed thing, is it?
No.
No. Not a platypus. It's about 30 platypuses. Oh, yeah, for sure.
No, not a cormorant. Now I gotta look it up again.
It's that great big bird. And it looks like a gem, like a Muppet critter. Hey, Monty. I would love to have a platypus. I know, right?
Platypuses are actually are quite poisonous.
Yeah, they are. And I
They have
think
like little, if I remember right, don't they have like little spikes underneath their arms or something
they're
that have
somewhere.
they have some poisonous barbs.
And they're mammals too, I believe. Pretty sure they are. And all that. I'm pretty sure they're just a weird thing. Shoebill. Ricky said a shoebill.
Shoebill storks are pretty cool looking, but that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Not it. No dang.
Oh yeah, it is it. Yeah, that is it. The shoebill stork with the big. They're gray with a little tuft on top of their heads, and they're huge, absolutely
Yeah.
huge, and they got the dorkiest looking face. They definitely look like some kind of a dorky dinosaur.
Adele's saying only the males have the poison claws in their back
Oh,
foot.
okay.
Like
She would know more than me about it.
yep. Adele's probably keeping them.
Hi, Mary Page.
Page. Got us on the TV. At least it's not dual mug shots, huh? Escaped on the limb.
That would be scary.
It would be. Two seniors on the limb.
Yep. You guys should shrink the picture down as small as it will go.
The
Just saying.
Interpol. They'll have us on Interpol, the international thing.
I still haven't made my join thing, my join button for my channel.
Well, I don't know why not.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to or not, but I think I do. I've got it almost done, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it.
It is a little bit of hassle. I had to do it when I could find nothing else to do or didn't want anything else.
I'll try to, all I got left to do is the video. The welcoming video.
I think she's talking about our Interpol. Milo, come here. Come on. You're being a bad influence on Yazzie. Come on. Not that he needs it.
Hi, RB Animals Rescue. Oh, the last little puppy is on her way to Alaska.
Oh, I can't even imagine what the shipping would be.
I talked to a couple people today that were talking about how many things there are in the animal shelter right now, how many pets, because people got puppies during the lockdown and now they don't want them anymore. They're back to work. I mean, think that's kind of sad.
There's Pam. I told you she'd be on early.
Yazzie. There's Yazzie.
Thought I was talking about just tonight. Nope.
Hey, Mike.
That hasn't happened to us yet because, we're pretty careful and have to do at least 2 visits, which are informal interviews, but we can find out what we need to know.
Hi, Brienne.
We had to refer
Patrick, hi.
We had to refer a little dog today. They called me about it because it was all kind of money to take it. It was a 9-year-old for the age. I mean, that would be okay. It probably needed all of its teeth pulled like my Rico did. And I forget what else. It had other issues. But there's the treasurer actually that was on duty today, and he called me. And I said, you want me to say yes, don't you? And he said, yeah, we just don't have the money unless we do extra fundraising. And I said, well, we have the yard sale coming up. And he said, yeah, but that's like $300, $400 usually. And this dog's bill will probably be $1,000, if not more. So I said, see if you can get it into one of the little rescues, because we're a shelter. And so he found it a place about 20 miles away, and they took it there. So.
Yeah, see, you're so cute.
And the dog was dumped off on their porch. They saw the people stop and run and set a box on the porch, and that senior pug was in it. I hope that's what happens to them.
Mm. Well, it could be worse. I watched, and I'm sorry I watched it because it like bothered me so much. But there was a video on Facebook for a while of this girl. They were looking for her to see who it was, but she was laughing and throwing puppies into the river one at a time. And it bothered me so much. I mean, for months, that bothered me a lot.
I
I
hope
mean,
they all.
how can people do something like that?
Well, I have it on good authority that they all were found screaming. Half of them were named Moses. She ain't listened to a word I said. Nice compliment, Dee Dee.
You know,
Patty.
Bob, that's why we get along so well, because I don't listen to anything you say.
I know, if you did. Speak to me. Stop talking and typing manifesto and we'll all get relieved. Patty.
Jenny Lynn, hello.
Where's little Star? Is she sleeping?
Yeah, she's asleep. She just like ate a big bowl of food and conked right out.
Hey, Holly. Jen. Glad you made it.
Dee Dee, hi. There's lots of
Yeah,
people still coming in. Everybody
yeah,
remember to hit the like button while you're coming in. We are short a few likes.
definitely.
Freaky Fish Lady Holly, hi.
Yep, yep.
And
Patty,
multiple aquariums, hello.
Adele said, blood, Manny, you better watch out. Check out Pam's amazing artwork. Yeah. If you only want those on here on the screen, click on that one.
I'm still working on that one that I started Saturday. I'll show it to you so far though, but I still have quite a bit to do on it.
Oh, Patty's on me now. She says no disrespect, but you sound like you are on one of those CB or talking underwater. Huh. Well, I'm glad you
No,
waited till halfway through. Oh, that's great. Are you giving that away tonight or?
No, this is not going to be a giveaway. It's a 4x6,
Oh, yeah.
but it's starting to shape up. You can kind of tell what it is. I still got to do a giveaway for tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. am running out of things to do for the giveaways for those little cards.
Right.
So if anybody has photographs that they think would make good little cards.
What about the one of the butterfly lizard? Are you going to do it?
I'm going to do it. Yeah. Yep. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do that one for sure. And if anybody wants to send me pictures of fish or anything like that that you think might be good, I'm definitely open for it because I am going through all my stash of photographs real fast. Some of them will end up, some of them that I do for cards, I can still do like bigger drawings or paintings of, but yeah, I need subjects that I can do, like real simple subjects that I can do for the giveaways.
Send you some pictures, but you won't want to draw them.
Do I want of what?
See? I said I can send you some pictures, but you won't want to draw them.
Oh, I've been drawing some.
These you won't want to.
Oh, Okay, yeah, don't send me any unsolicited pictures.
Oh, I was just getting after Patty. Petey.
But does that mean that no, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna behave.
I could go on and on if you want to. I won't. Hey, Ian, welcome.
Otters make real good art. I've done an otter before, like a bigger drawing of an otter.
Oh, I bet they would be
But
good.
mostly you got to think, they're small. These cards are like 2.5 by 3.5 inches, so it can't have anything like super, super, super detailed.
Yeah.
Hi, Vanoski.
I don't have to try to.
We have 35 people watching and only 28 likes.
Yep.
What is up with that?
Well, they're probably driving home. Some of them are, I know. For sure. Or some are working, like Anthony. Well, I'll try to make. Pam, you want it to be animal, not fauna, right? Not flora. Got that
Yeah,
wrong.
animals are better.
Okay. Things blooming around now, but I have to make Yazzie stand in front of them.
But like a lot of people I know take pictures of deer and stuff like that, and all that'll work out.
Somebody's pouting about something.
Hey, Patrick, I said hi.
You see, he's pouting, Pam.
Yes, why?
I don't know.
Yazzie.
She's talking to you. You're missing her.
Why won't you look at me, Yazzie?
There.
Yazzie.
Got Pam.
There's my Yazzie.
Fine.
There's Yazzie. Such a pretty boy. Such a pretty boy, Yazzie.
Got him halfway back. Pam loves you. Yeah. She loves you. Oh, there's a cat on the way. I've got a ton of animal pictures. I'll send you a dog or a cat or some things.
Yeah.
Guys, while I've got a captive audience, not really, but I mentioned that Pam's going to be on this Sunday to do part 2, and it's going to be a little more detailed. Last week was just kind of an overview of Pam, I guess, and it's going to be a little more detailed this Sunday. And also, we're going to ask for questions from you guys. So,
ask me questions from what?
From you guys.
Oh, okay.
I would have said yuns if I wasn't talking to other people out of my area. Yuns. You guys. I say you guys here, and they're like, you guys.
Gary asked you if you keep any frontosa.
I don't, and I've looked at them several times, and the reason even as recent as last week, but I know how big they get, and I'm struggling now to move things around and to make room for things and be as fair. Like I need to move my puffer. She's definitely outgrown that 55 tank she's in. She's okay, but I'd like her to have a bigger tank. And also the Jaguar is in the 55 she came with from Ginger. So those fish need bigger tanks. I have them. I've got a 75, and in fact, let me show you guys that. Tell me if you can see this, Pam, or if I'm just pissing up a rope. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the progress I've made with it. I've got a shop light on top, but I've got tons of black paint that can be used on metal. So I'm going to spray that one day when I've got 5 minutes to lay it out in the yard, out in the leaves, and spray it. So it'll be black. I think it costs $17 at Walmart. It's got 2 LEDs across it. It's coming out. I washed that sand. That's a butt ton of sand in there. It doesn't look like it, but that was some of the substrate from Maria's, and took most of the shells and stuff out. I've got a bunch of that stuff, but that was after 3 rinsing. It's still got fine stuff floating, so I'm filtering that out. It's got the co-op filters that came with it in there, or she might have had that in the 125 in the garage. So it's next after this. Yeah, I'm making slow progress on that. But that's why I like front hoses. And when we go over to Nashville to the Aquatic Critter, we meet up with Ginger and Tiffany there. Ed and I've gone there. They have huge front hoses and some really huge tanks. I don't need any fish that big until I
Hello, Sunfish Assassin.
figure out what to do with all these others. Hey, Sunfish. Let's see. I got some new fish, but I'll show those another time maybe. I got some new plates. These fish were from PetSmart, by the way, all of them. I had to go there to get something else. Oh, I had ordered online. I had ordered some antifungal medicine. I was at work yesterday, and they had it ready by the time I got out of there, and I just had to go pick it up. They would have brought it out, but I wanted to go in, of course. But I've got some rainbows that have some fun. They responded great. I'd started on Monday, but I was almost out. So I was in there, and I got 2 new betas, and I got
nice.
some yeah, $3.99 or whatever. I forget which tail they are, but anyway, they're really pretty. I got them for color, and they're both males. And I got some blue platies, which are really, really pretty, and of course not in with my other high-fin platies. And I've got them in with these Cobra Endler things, and they had 3 more male Cobra Endlers, so I got those, hoping I get different lineage.
Hey, Ed.
For the genes. See, I said Ed, and he popped up there.
He says he's stuck in Nashville rush hour traffic right now.
Ah.
Hi, Ian.
You're on the way back from St. Louis, Ed? I think. Ooh. We got some purple spotted gudgeons and some little clown loaches. I'm at the shop today, gonna let them sit in the store for a bit before I take them home. That's really cool. And they got some big interstates in Nashville, like Knoxville and Atlanta, so that must be some traffic. Oh, and they're an hour behind where I am. They're in.
I actually got stuck in Nashville traffic one time, and it was not a pretty thing.
Is that the time you had the convertible and they got you?
No, that was I was driving through in a U-Haul and went through Nashville, and I hit it just right at rush hour.
I'm kidding, guys.
When I moved from Cape Cod to Montana.
Oh wow! And you drove the truck?
Yeah.
Wow. I had to do that when I moved back from Florida, and I had my car or SUV on a trailer behind me.
And I got stuck. The worst traffic jam I got stuck in. And actually, I was driving my car and just had it packed full of stuff. But when I moved from Texas up to Cape Cod, and I still had California plates on my car, and because I wasn't in Texas that long, and I got stuck in New York City trying to cross the George Washington Bridge.
Oh my God.
And I sat there in line, traffic totally stopped for like 3 hours before I was able to cross the bridge. And people were like sitting on their hoods, and had a bunch of people were yelling, "Hey, California," and waving at me. And yeah. And then I got across the bridge into the Bronx, and there was a traffic accident there, and I had to sit for another 2 hours. So that was an all-day ordeal getting through New York City.
I only drove once when I lived in New York, well, in Brooklyn, and I had let my license lapse from Tennessee, but to move, I think it was 6 miles. It wasn't far, too far to carry furniture. But anyway, to move a few blocks, I had to get my New York license, and all I had to do was have a test. I didn't have to drive since I didn't have a vehicle. And to rent a U-Haul or a Hertz, I think it was a Hertz, to load that stuff up and move it 2 trips. People blow their horns so much up there. It's just a way of driving.
Yeah, and then I had they wanted me to go to an art show in New York City when I was on the Cape, and I got some stuff in an art show that was showing at the Salmagundi in New York City, which I had never heard of it. It's like a old museum where like Teddy Roosevelt's been there and all kinds of presidents and stuff. It used to be it's a club, the Salmagundi Club.
Huh.
But I didn't want to drive down to New York City, so I didn't go for the opening. And my daughter Jessica, who's an artist, she absolutely had a fit when I told her. She said that, which I had no idea, but she said it's like a huge thing to get art hung up at the Salmagundi Club. So, and I had no idea. I was like, some club in New York City, and she asked me what one, and I had to type it out for her, and she's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Whatever." I didn't go. I just sent my art.
Dee Dee's got a question there. I use PayPal, Dee Dee, and I think Pam uses it.
Yeah, I use PayPal.
I don't know if anybody else.
They will take out monthly things if you sign up for it, or like reoccurring payments, because I had a surprise the other day and had the $100 and some taken out for my yearly for the website, which kind of took me by surprise, because I was like, oh shit, that came up already and I'm broke. But it took it out of my PayPal without notifying or anything, so I know you can sign up for it. Hi, Dr. Fish.
Oh wow, Gary, you sound nice.
But I got my new tabs for my truck. I went to the courthouse this morning too. I got new tabs for my truck and got my property tax paid. So that was my trip to the courthouse for the year.
Welcome. Guys, these new channels you see in here are people that you haven't seen before, are people that I've recently subscribed to, and hopefully they're subscribed to you. But check them out.
Yep, I'm going to have to go back and pick up a few, because I see some in here that it's the first time I've seen them. So I'll have to go back and over and subscribe to some of them.
I saw your channels growing, Pam.
Slowly, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they'll be like, I'll drop a few and then add a few, then drop a few and add a few, but it's slowly climbing up.
Yeah, same with me. Ricky, everybody, Daniel's doing very good. The best he's done in months. So he comes and stands by me when he wants to be petted. He can't really see, but he'll lean against me.
Aw.
So I tell him he's got the best ears in the Western world and stuff like that, and razzle him up a little. He likes it. Yeah, I forgot Bob's our pet shop man. Pretty much, if I would ever let anything go. Do you want to be on the market? Huh? Yeah. Let's see, we're still seeing people. I'm beyond jealous. Maria's jealous. Maria,
Who's
how
up
are
on
you?
the hot seat tonight with Rob? I have no idea.
Who is?
I don't know. I haven't seen it pop up yet. But I just got a notification that you're live. Did you know you're live?
You just got it. I still haven't got one unless I do it.
Yeah, I just got one.
I'm glad. Sometimes I wonder. I hear myself talking back there, Pam. Somebody talking. Hey, Scott.
Fish Mob hot seat. But it doesn't say who's up.
Yeah, Rob usually pops in. So he may not be going tonight. Sometimes he doesn't. Every now and then.
No, he's got one. He's got one set up. I
Oh,
just
he
don't
does?
see. Yeah, I just don't see who he's got for a guest on it.
Have
It's
we
not on the
posted it?
thumbnail. Yeah,
Have we
it's
posted it?
posted. Yep, it's posted.
Okay. And I've got my glasses on it.
But it doesn't say who he's having for a guest.
It's going to be a surprise. I was on there one time. I was shocked when he and Ozzy used to do it. I was shocked that he asked me. Yeah, Patrick, that's what I've heard. I don't know what it is. That cell phone life. I moved up closer when people said that, but I don't think it's changed anything. I do have a fan going in the other room, but it's not loud.
Can you hear my fan?
Nope.
Because I can turn it off if it's interfering. But it's up way across on the other side of the room, just moving air around.
Yeah, mine's in the kitchen, and I'm out here in the living room. So.
I think we just kind of went from winter to summer.
Yeah, we did here too.
There is no spring in Wyoming. I need to fill up my gas tank so I can go for a ride. I still haven't gotten out of town forever.
Yeah, and don't forget Dan comes on at 9 Eastern time. Thank you, Ricky. That's the 180. Or that's what I bought it as. It's pretty big.
I think I'm going to go for when I go get some gas and go for a ride. There's a road I'm going to take that goes on a side of Laramie that I haven't been on before. But it goes next to the Laramie River, and there's the railroad tracks are there. And don't laugh at me, but I saw a deal that said that one of the guys that works on the train has seen a Bigfoot down by the Laramie River over there like 3 or 4 times now. So I'm going to go check it out. See if I can spot anything.
Cool. I was watching a YouTube video earlier. Channel's name. It just got recommended to me, and I subscribed. Nothing to do with fish or pets or animals or plants or anything. He goes around and checks out cool places or places that have had murders or stuff like that. And the one I watched today was some gold rush town in Wyoming, but I can't remember the name of the town. But it was really cool. He actually hiked up the hill to the mines and went through the old jails, and I mean, it was closed down years ago this year, so that's why he was going there. Wish I could think of it. I won't though.
That would be quite interesting.
Yeah, and he called it Colonial Parkway Murders, and that was back in the mid '80s. Cars that we knew, Pam, and all that. So, 10 minutes.
The year of gas shortage, I saw something about it on Facebook. Somebody posted something about, do you remember the big gas shortage? That was and we were talking about it the other day. It was 1973 when the big gas shortage hit, and you had to wait in line according to what numbers you had on your license plate and stuff.
Yep.
Odd numbers and even numbers.
I was, that's the year I graduated from high school. So
yeah, me too.
Pam, Daniel's got a question. When did you go to?
When I was on Cape Cod, so it was before 2009, because that's when I moved out, and I lived there about 5 years, so it was in that stretch between 2004 and 2009, and I don't remember what year it was.
If I want
Hi, Susan. I'm really bad about remembering what years different things happened, because I should have, during my lifetime, written down awards and stuff that I got, but I never have. So it's I can tell you what some of them were, but I don't remember what year they were, and some of them I don't remember at all. And
Ed, that sounds like a lot of fun. The Bigfoot convention. Hey, Susan.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. I have never been to one, but I've heard about them.
I bet it would be cool. I've watched some of the new stuff, the Bigfoot new stuff. I've seen all the old. And some of it's not good. It's just hokey stuff. But I like the stuff that you can have or can't disapprove of.
I think it'd be fun to go to that convention. You guys should go.
Yep. If Ed and James and Bobby and some of them, that's up there real close to Bobby. You know, it's you pass all that going to where Bobby lives. Robert, I mean. Steven says impossible. He was on Jesse's stream the other night and showing his tanks. He's got some awesome tanks that I had not seen before. All right. I agree with that, Patty, very much. Very much. The 80s were even more festive, for lack of a better word. It's carnival decade for me. I was still most of the 70s, but the 80s, I was an RN, started being one in 78. Got myself into the only bankruptcy. Got myself in bankruptcy in about 1980. Couldn't pay the bills. I'd never had or made much money, and I still didn't make a lot, of course, but I learned that lesson early.
Hi, Natural Aquariums.
And now
oh my gosh, you were born in 84. I graduated high school in 73, so Bob and I are old.
Yep, you're older than me.
Yep, I'm going to turn 66 this month. This month, I'm going to be 66, which, if you're dyslexic, that's only 66, right?
Yeah, it's true, Ed. Somebody told Ed the other day, it was in the Sunday night's panel, that his picture was upside down, and then they said, "No, wait." I'm ready to go, Ed. There are probably some aquarium places up there that far up worth stores. Yeah, RB had an interesting profession in his past, but I'll let him talk about that if he wants to, or not. Was talking about it in a stream the other night. I'm waiting for the pictures, Ricky.
Hi, Chris Stubbings, pond garden and fish enthusiast.
Guys, if you're not subscribed to Chris, he has a great, it's mostly pond stuff. And that's not a bad thing, but I'm saying he's got lots of other content on there too. So don't just say, "Oh, it's a pond channel." It is, but it's a lot. We've followed each other for a while now. Chris. Rob in 5 minutes. All right, guys, let's start planning a hashtag.
Hashtag Bigfoot.
That would work. I like that. I have a lot of plant channels too. Follow. Yep. Dan at 9.
And provided I don't get suddenly sick from the shot, I'll be on at 11 tonight. I still have to set up my thumbnail and stuff.
You're not going to get suddenly sick.
So far, I feel fine.
Both times it took 6 and then 8 hours for me to have chills and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but
So
not
sometime in the middle of the night.
Yeah, the second one was I had them both at 12. Maybe it was more than 12 hours. I had them both on a Wednesday, and I had them both at noon. So high noon. Big butt. Now, who are you talking about there, Mike?
Well, I'm just glad that I've got them and they're done, so I don't have to worry about it. And in a couple of weeks, I'll be protected. So
Yeah. I still wear my mask if I feel like I need to. I've only done it a couple of times. We're still finalizing what we're going to do with our policy at the ARC about it. And we're going to let people that have been vaccinated and can show us that. That's why you get the card. And some of the people on the board are saying, "Well, no, that's too strict." No, it ain't. If one of those yahoos comes in and has it, and even if they don't know it, and they say they have a mask and they don't, and then I die from it after all this, because none of the vaccines are 100%.
Yeah, and it is a animals can get it too. It is a possibility of someone coming in and passing it on to a cat or a dog,
And that's why they would be there, to surrender a dog or a cat, or to
exactly
look at adopting one. So I said that, well, then if they don't want to show a card, they can wear a mask. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll still be wearing one when I go into stores and stuff because like nationwide, it's over 50% of people have gotten a shot, but in Wyoming, it's only like 29%. So because Wyoming is leading the nation in vaccine hesitancy. So there you go. Wyoming's once again in the news.
She's been lurking, she said. Appreciate you looking, Sandy. Appreciate you being here. All right, guys, it looks like we've got about a minute. No, we've only been going 55 minutes, but I think we started a couple minutes late, so don't want to go over, Rob. And drive safely if you're driving, especially if you're just sitting.
Oh yeah, Mike, for sure. In Wyoming, nobody's ever worn a mask. I mean, clear throughout the whole deal, nobody wears a mask here.
Well, some people prefer not to, and that's their right, it's their option. But
Yeah.
I don't want to be exposed to someone that hasn't had the vaccine in close proximity, sitting, in wingback chairs in front of the fireplace, letting them look at one of our dogs. I don't want to do that. So.
Yeah, it's everybody's free choice, but it's also my free choice not to want to be exposed to them.
Yeah, we have a group, a really big agency called Life Bridges, and it's for people with mental disabilities. And they have outpatient homes, and they have a live-in facility as well. And they're young people, young adults love to come to the Ark, and they showed up yesterday. So they said they were vaccinated, and they had to be, to be there and all that. So that's how this all came up.
I bet they love it. I bet they absolutely love going there.
They did. We haven't been able to let them for months, but so that's why it sparked. We've got to look at our policy now. All right, guys. Pam, thank you for having me the first time.
Yeah. Well, thank you for asking me.
Well, looking forward to it. And of course, anytime you want to talk about anything, that's why you're here. If you want to have a guest or anything, just like your channel, that's up to you. So we're sharing it. And I definitely want you to promote your channel. So Pam will be on again tonight at 11 Eastern.
Yes, I will. I gotta set up my thumbnail and get it set up. But yeah, I'm gonna be on tonight.
And Yazi and I may or may not be on there.
Oh, I hope you are.
I hope we are too, but he's sleeping. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you, moderators, and thank you, members, and thank you so much, Pam. Let's go over to Rod93, and our hashtag is #Bigfoot. Or if you're following,
thank you, everybody.
You're following Mike, it's #BigButt. I saw him throw that down. Bye. Love you.
Bye, guys.